Hello guys, this is Pap from Pap back at it again, and today we are here with a video where actually a deck list with the new free-to-play reward that we've got from the latest event. So you should still be able to get them, so that could be pretty nice. I mean, it's always free-to-play cards, so why not getting it? Of course, I'm talking about the Duelist Road World Duel Carnival. As you may have seen from the thumbnail, of course, I managed to use them in a Cyber Dragon deck. It was time to revisit Cyber Dragon, but before jumping right into it, guys, just a quick reminder: if you enjoy the content, please leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it and really helps me a lot. Let's jump right into it. So I'm here, of course, with Zane Truesdale, and the skill I'm using is the classic one, the Cyber Style Evolution. So the ones that actually makes me being able to 3 times per duel and twice per turn to make the level of a Cyber Dragon monster I control equal to 5. So of course this is for the Vire, I don't know how to say it, the Cyber Dragon Core and the Nashter. So of course this helps to go apparently into a Cyber Dragon Nova, but we've got the new free-to-play reward that are the Garbage Lord, as you can see right here. This is basically a free-to-play level 5 special summon, because you can special summon him by paying 2,000 life points, but it can't be used for an Xyz summon except for an Xyz summon of a Dark Monster. So it can't be used to summon the Dragon Nova, but it can be used to summon the new reward that we've got, that is Hearth number 53. Now let me just start saying that this guy, I mean, if you happen to face an opponent that does not read, this could be quite funny to use. But if your opponent does know how to play, then it's actually, you know, I'm in the king of games rank right now, okay, and I didn't face a single guy that actually fell into the trap. So you won't see me playing this card, just because every time I did, my opponent just was able to summon a Malevolent Scene and get rid of it, or just, I don't know, other stuff that actually was not destroying this. Because what this thing does, basically this card can't be destroyed by battle, because when it's targeted for an attack, it gains attack equal to the attacking monster's original attack until the end of the turn, and actually it keeps building up its attack as many times your opponent attacks, as many monsters your opponent uses to attack this. If this face-up card will be destroyed, and this is actually why it can't be destroyed by card effects, you can detach one Xyz material from this card instead, and that's fine. And what happens is that when this card is destroyed by a card effect and it has no Xyz material, you can summon a number 92 and attach this card to it as an Xyz material. So to summon this big boy, that actually is pretty nice because he has a material, and you can actually detach one material from this card in the end phase of your opponent and banish all the cards your opponent currently controls that were normal or special summoned that turn. That's pretty cool. And of course this guy has the number 53. It can't be destroyed by battle, basically. And your opponent takes the damage furthermore, and if it is destroyed while he has Xyz material, you can special summon this card from the graveyard. That's it. So and nothing special, was just a cool play to have, but in the end it was not worth it. So to be honest, not really worth it. But instead, and it was an idea, I think it's not new, someone already tried this. You can try Ultimate Leo Utopia Ray with Cyber Dragon. Why? Because of course we can easily Xyz summon a level 5, a rank 5, because we have plenty of level 5 thanks to the skill, of course. But keep in mind that if you're planning to summon Ultimate Leo Utopia Ray, you do not have to use Cyber Dragon Nashter's effect, because if you use its effect, not the one to be special summoned, but the other one that it says if this card is normal special, basically to special summon a Cyber Dragon from the graveyard, if you do it, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn, except machine monsters. So if you do this, to have 3 monsters, then you're not gonna be able to summon this guy, because this guy is not machine 1. So so without the effect of Nashter, it might seem to be quite difficult to get 3 level 5 on the fields, but thanks to Cyber Rev system, instead it is pretty easy, to be honest. And taking into account that the Cyber Rev system is actually one of the Cyber spell card that can be added to your hand thanks to Cyber Dragon Core, of course it makes it even easier, because this card actually can special summon not only from the graveyard but even from the hand. So if you have a Cyber Dragon stuck in your hand because maybe you already have a monster on the field, you can actually use the Cyber Rev system to summon the guy from your hand. So then we have, for the semi-limited stuff, we have the Cyberload Fusion and the Cybernetic Overflow, that's mandatory, and the Pegasus Twin Saber, just to equip it to the Ultimate Leo Utopia Ray with its own effect. So that's pretty nice, just to have an additional negation. That's pretty cool as a turn 1. I mean, for sure better than the simply Cyber Dragon Nova on the field. And of course in the extra deck we have the Leo arms as well, just for the same purpose as the Pegasus Twin Saber, so of course to have him being equipped to the Utopia Ray. And what we have, also we have of course the Rampage Dragon as a target for the Cyberload Fusion, but also as a target for the second effect of Dragon Nova, and the Barbaroid. Actually stay tuned until the end, because you'll see a Mech Knight player being destroyed by Barbaroid. That was pretty nice. Of course Barbaroid can be summoned with the effect of Cyber Dragon Nova when it's destroyed by a card effect. When it's sent to the graveyard by a card effect, so that's pretty nice to summon this big boy of 4k attack and defense. Guys, that is all for the explanation. I hope you enjoyed this free-to-play world. I hope you actually already get it. And don't forget, guys, I think I might try a pure version to optimize the Ultimate Leo Utopia Ray summon, instead of playing this guy for the Hearth and in the number 92. Keep in mind that this combo can have a higher success rate in the lower rank, especially if you're playing in Platinum or even lower. You can have more chances of, of having an opponent that does not read and that actually falls into the trap of Hearth number 53. Guys, that was all for the explanation, and we can jump right into the replays. Here we go, my boys. First replay. Remember, these duels are all from the King of Kings rank. So we have Hussar to begin with. He has the Vision Hero, actually the classic Omni Hero deck with fairies, Malicious we're seeing right now, increases effect to summon Vion, of course, and then Vion's effect to send to the graveyard the Liquid Soldiers, so that he already has the Miracle Fusion, so he get to draw a couple of cards. There we go. Sunrise's effect, the Liquid Surge's effect, so you're gonna draw 2 and add the Miracle Fusion. Actually was unlucky, because as you can see right there, he resolved the effect of Liquid Soldier and actually he got the Miracle Fusion among these 2 cards, so no extra add, and then he just tributed the monster and sat. I don't know what was that, honestly. He's got the I've got the Cyber Dragon to begin with, then Nashter's effect, actually special summon, and then normal summon of my Cyber Dragon core to have the Cybernetic Overflow to my hand. I have both the stuff, then Cybernetic Evolution to make both the guy level 5, and here you go, Ultimate Leo Utopia Ray. It's just that easy, even without Cyber Rev system sometimes. And keep in mind, I managed to do that just because I didn't use the effect of Nashter to summon from the graveyard. Then I attacked the Sunrise. I used the effect in the damage step to negate its effect, just to cut it off its attack. And now I have, in his turn, I have double negation. The first one with Vion, negated by Twin Saber, as you can see right there. Then he's got Bring It with actually adding Plasma. That was actually a nice play, but unfortunately for him, I have the Cybernetic Overflow. I just had it to my hand, so I could just, of course, use that. He tried to save it with the effect of increase, but at that point, remember, Cybernetic Overflow does not target, so I would have been able to destroy the monster that he summons. Also, I still have another negation of an effect thanks to Utopia Ray. There was nothing you could do. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Here we go, my boys, second duel against, of course, Salma Great. And it's him to go first. We have the perfect hand right here to go first turn. Ultimate Leo Utopia Ray. He's got, of course, the Lady Debug. Let's make this thing a little bit quicker. So Mir, and then the Balanix. Same stuff right there. Same turn 1. Gazelle sending the roar to the graveyard, I guess, right? Yes. Then he's got the Sanctuary, Reincarnation Summon, Recycling the Roar, triple back row. So we know for sure that one of this is a Roar. So I began with Cyber Dragon, then the effect of Nashter, and he's got the Roar to negate that. Perfect. Now we're free because we can add to our hand something with core, but it's got the warning point, and warning point is a problem because now with warning point this is not Cyber Dragon anymore, so we can't change its level. But even if we were able to, actually with warning point you cannot use that monster to XC summon. So we have to go just with the Nova, as you can see right there, straight away. Then we can use the effect of Nova to target the Nashter this time. Nashter can use its effect because we didn't before in the turn, and now again level 5 second Nova. And at this point we can just attack a couple of times to be able to pop the Sunlight Wolf. In the end phase he's got a new search while we're chilling right now, because now this is again a Cyber Dragon, so we can banish it with the effect of Cyber Dragon Nova to boost its attack. So he's got the Balanix once again, then the Jack Jaguar into the Sunlight Wolf. Of course the Jack Jaguar can be special summoned from the graveyard, and he even has the Mir Falco's effect to recycle the Roar, and then he's got Eat Leo. That is not the answer to a double Cyber Dragon Nova. I hope he knows that. I can't remember if he made the mistake. We're gonna see in a minute. So it's got the Jack Jaguar, has effect to special summon the big boy, actually him back on the field. Then it's got the attack on Nova and damage calculation. I can just boost my boy up. He protected with the effect of Balanix, but at this point I've got the Cyber Dragon core, and he just cooped because I could actually use both the effect of Cyber Dragon Nova to special summon the Cyber Dragon from the graveyard, and then he was thinking, and then he stopped playing, and that's why you see time limit win. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Third duel, my boys, against Playmaker and 8 High. Let's see what we have here. It seems to go first again. So it's got the Rescue Rabbit to begin with, summoning a couple of Mech Knights. Of course, talking about Mech Knights, let's make this thing a little bit quicker. It's got the Morning Star, hiding the World Legacy Secret, and then a couple of backwards, and he's done. So we know he has that stuff. He can summon that back from the graveyard. We have to remember that. And we've got the, as you can see right there, one special summon of Nashter. Actually, I normal summon Nashter, so I special summon Cyber Dragon, use the effect of Fire to special summon itself with its own effect, and then Nashter normal summon with no effect, both level 5 into Ultimate Leo Utopia Ray. It's got the warning point, but the effect of keeping a ZW monster from your deck cannot be negated. So even if it has its effect negated, that effect cannot be negated, and we have double negation for next turn. We know that with warning point he can't attack, so we can just attack with Cyber Dragon, special summon with the effect of Cyber Rev system. He's got the recycle of the Yellow Star. He's got just summoned that, and I don't know why he just went for the attack. Wrong choice, because I can just use the effect of Ultimate Leo. That wasn't negated though, so it was popped, but still not an issue. I've got Nashter to begin with, using the effect to summon the Cyber Dragon at this point. Ultimate Leo Utopia Ray to increase its attack, keeping the Leo arms, and then the skill to make the Nashter level 5, Cyber Dragon Nova, summoning again the Cyber Dragon. But even just with the Ultimate Leo Utopia, we have 6500 attack. That's more than enough to have lethal through the Mech Knight in attack position. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Here we go, my boys, for a duel against the balance deck. So it might be Warrock, I guess. It's got Warrock Mountain to begin with. There you go. Adding the Meteor Dragon, then the Vento, and just a set card. Then we have Cyber Dragon to begin with the effect of Fire. We have the second monster, and then the third with the normal summon of Fire. Cyber Style Evolution to make both the Fire level 5, and then Leo, Ultimate Leo Utopia Race coming again. Using the effect, it's got the Crackdown. That's actually a bad thing. So we just had the Cybernetic Overflow at this point, and he tributed to summon the Mammoth. I didn't expect that because I wanted just to use the Overflow to pop the Crackdown in order to get my Leo back. That wasn't expected. Before he enters the battle phase, I wanted to use the Overflow to pop the field spell so that he cannot special summon any other monsters, so banishing a couple and then the one with highest attack, and we're chilling. Also because if we pop this, you can actually special summon a monster, a level 5 or higher Warrock monster from your hand to deck, so you have to be careful about that. We have the core to grab a Cyber Emergency, then Cyber Emergency to grab the Cyber Dragon, then we've got the Cyber Rev system to special summon the Cyber Dragon from our hand. Why this? Because we only have one effect of the skill left, the third one, so the other one must be a pure level 5. So double level 5, Nova is here of course. We can use the effect of Nova detaching the Cyber Dragon to special summon him. At this point I use the effect, and this was a mistake because I thought that I could chain the effect of Cyber Dragon Nova in the damage calculation in order to trick the Warrock Vento, but I was wrong. I couldn't chain that. So it actually, the effect of Nova actually happens in another section of the damage step. So because this actually happens during the damage step, and this is during damage calculation, that is after the damage step. That's the difference. So and I couldn't activate the effect of Nova during the damage calculation. That was the difference. So he's got just the Warrock Vento to attack at this point, no effect because it was not destroyed by cut effect. We've got core to begin with, summoning a Nashter. Nashter alone can summon the Nova from the graveyard, then Cyber Dragon, Rev system, and I had to summon the Nova because I do not have any other effect of the skill left, so I can't make the Nashter level 5. That was an issue. I can just attack this point directly with Nova, and I used the effect to make it low to boost him up to 4200. Apparently the set card was nothing useful. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Last but not least, against Paradox Brothers, let's see what we have. It's him to go first again. And actually with this deck you want to go first, because with Ultimate Leo you want to set your double negation. It's always pretty unlucky from this point of view. It's got the skill to summon the Labyrinth Wall, and then the link summon of the War Chalice. It's got the Butterfly to go into Oram, and then the effect of War Chalice to summon a couple of boys from the deck, the Guard Dragon and the Fury. Actually you could recycle the Labyrinth Wall with the effect of a God Dragon, because you can just banish this card from the graveyard to special summon a normal monster from your graveyard. Then it's got the recycle of the Fairy, and then the effect of Oram to have the World Legacy Chalice on the field, because of course this is useful, because if I summon a monster from the extra deck, it can send it to the graveyard by tributing this. So I just began with Cyber Dragon Core, using the effect, then chaining the effect of Fire, as you can see right there, grab it in Cybernetic Overflow, and then I just decided to attack that because I wanted. Actually, it was a mistake because I could have triggered him into making the Nova be sent to the graveyard. That of course would have triggered the effect of Nova to special summon a machine type fusion monster from my extra deck, but I decided to go with just the attack. He's got the Typhoon, but the Overflow let me add another Cyber Dragon spell trap card to my hand. I went for Emergency. He's got the effect of War Chalice to get the World Legacy secret, so of course got Mag Knight hard there with the Blue Sky to begin with. and then the Morning Star, using the effect to discard the purple and the effect of Worm to special summon a monster from the hand. So it's got the word memory, as you can see right there set. It's got the effect of Fairy to grab a word chalice once again, and then he didn't tribute some, he actually didn't perform his normal summon, so he went for the word chalice in order to be still able to send to the graveyard the monster that I special summon from the extra deck. Then he's got the attack on my core, that's completely fine. We don't care about that. Then we've got another core to begin with. It's got the exactly what I needed, the legacy secret to negate that effect. So now he does not have any other monster to summon a Mech Knight even in this column, just to negate even this column's effect. So we're chilling. If we've got the effect to make both level 5, Nova is here, and then as soon as he summoned, and as I summon him, he used the effect of Legacy Chalice to tribute him and send it to the graveyard. But now, because he was sent to the graveyard by an opponent's card effect, the second effect is triggered, and I can special summon a machine monster from the graveyard. He's got the Bold Legacy Memory that actually won't help him, even if he summons the Eclipse. It's not the answer. I can just summon my Barbaroid to take care of this Mech Knight player. First attack, I've got the effect that was negated, as you can see right there, because the monster was still before the damage step, was the effect of negating the monster's effect even in the graveyard. We don't care about that. And then we just attack every monster thanks to Barbaroid. And actually not every monster, but just a second attack, and to inflict damage, the 1000 damage every time we pop a monster. So it was pretty nice to end this Mech Knight player with the Barbara. It was a nice play. Guys, that was all for today's videos. As I told you guys, I'm an ace. You can easily summon the Garbage Lord and the number 53, but the point is that your opponent won't fall into the trap, at least not in the King of Games rank. That's why you didn't see any replays about that. So guys, that was all for today's videos. I hope you enjoyed this idea. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Thanks a lot for watching, and as always, see you in the next one.